This is a practice for stressful times with a focus on the 5 yamas, the restraints, for training your body and mind, which are of course one unit, to step back from stressful situations. In no way do I mean to suggest that there isn't a perfectly normal reaction among all of us, including me, to this almost unreal situation. But I do think that we can cope better with what is going on. So first, ahimsa, do no harm, and that includes in this practice. Come to a standing position in Tadasana. If you have a yoga mat, unroll it and stand at the front of it now. Focus on your core, that is, take your thumbs to your belly button, spread your fingers so that you create a triangle between your thumb and your first finger, other fingers, and be aware that this is your core and your kindness. As you let the breath slow down a little, see if you can expand here on the inhalation and contract and lift the pelvic floor on the exhalation. Let the breath become as long and as slow and as deep as possible. Nice, smooth, even exhalation, squeezing the core, squeezing the pelvic floor. Inhaling, expanding, 2, 3, 4, and pause, and exhale, contract, 2, 3, 4. 2 more like that. In, 2, 3, 4. Pause and out, 2, 3, 4. Now move your shoulders as you inhale up towards your ears, 2, 3, 4. And relax your arms down by your sides as you release your shoulders. 3, 4. Now raise your arms up. 2, 3, 4, and bring them back down to your sides or in prayer position. 4. One more like that. 2, 3, 4, and then practice folding forward as you consider satya, truthfulness. Be completely honest with how much you can let go right now. As you fold into the forward bend, be aware of the backs of the legs and perhaps rub the back of the thighs or the back of the calves. You don't need to have straight legs. You can sway side to side, backwards and forwards, and you can focus on your exhalation. See if you can continue to lift the pelvic floor, squeeze the abdominal core of the body at the end of the exhalation. Be completely honest with how much you can let go of right now. Maybe nod or shake the head and release the neck. Of how much you can feel, of how much truth you can bear. Being honest even about how much honesty you can handle. Remembering that silence is better than repeating half-truths or lies, so practice going quietly inside your experience. Listen to your own breathing. The third stage is to step back into a lunge with the right leg. Go as far as you can and experience asteya non-stealing. Think about what you need in this stretch and in your resources. You may want to bring the knee to the floor, the right knee. You may want to keep the toes tucked under. Consider what is enough for you and just enough. If you can go into a full lunge with the back leg straight, the front knee bent to 90 degrees, it might be enough to keep the fingertips on the floor. Feel in a moment's silence what is just enough for you. If you feel that it would help you, then take the arms up and reach up towards the ceiling or towards the sky, opening the chest. Feel a sense of abundance, whether you think that this means an abundance of material or an abundance of connection. Feel the air in the lungs as just enough, keeping the breath deep, smooth, and even. Hold the position, not the breath. And then release the arms down by the sides. Fingertips to the floor, step back with the left leg into a plank position. Hold for a moment, and then bring the knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Feel as though you were a follower of your driving desire, whether this means following in the footsteps of the divine or following a path of love or loving kindness. Feel the restraint that this demands from getting caught up in fear, hatred, and anger. Remember, you don't need to stop those from going on. The restraint part is being aware of a larger perspective, of the opportunity to attune to a deeper part of yourself, to where your deepest desire resides. Perhaps this is love. Attune to compassion. Scoop forwards, open the chest as though you were opening your heart and accepting this attunement to compassion. Brahmacharya, a follower of the divine. Push back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, dog head down, and feel yourself restraining yourself from reaction, without denial, without suppression. If you can, retain the exhalation, that is, breathe out, and as you would inhale, hold the exhalation but lift your diaphragm up into the rib cage, lift your pelvic floor up into the abdominal space, and even draw the chin down towards the chest more, creating a lift in the throat. Feel the pause this gives you, the space for silence. Breathe in when you need to. Practice one more like that. And lift Mahabandha, all three locks. Release, breathe in. Squeeze the air out and then step forwards with the right foot and feel the lunge on the other side. Become aware of the 4 yamas, either back knee to the floor or straight back leg, either fingertips on the floor or lifting up the arms. The 4 yamas you have already considered are compassion, ahimsa. honesty, satya, generosity, asteya, and self-control, brahmacharya. Slow, deep breath, exhaling fully to step forwards with the left leg and folding into Uttanasana, another forward bend, feeling again a sense of release, of letting go, a parigraha, without expectation of what will happen next. None of us knows. We can only be as aware as possible of our own attitude. So develop gratitude. As you look forwards, open the chest, bend the knees as much as you need to, and lift up into a full extended Tadasana with the arms above the head. And then a parigraha, let go of the pressure to hold on, to grasp. Bringing the hands back in front of the chest in an attitude of gratitude, or at least appreciation. Namaste.